Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are in the area of Bramblewood today, and we're back at the Riverview Inn, where last time we finished off the exterior by furnishing up the beer garden itself. Today we're getting into the interiors, furnishing the main bar, the restaurant area, the kitchen, and also the sitting area. So let's get into game and let's make a start. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, my absolute bloody darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the Worlds. And here we are once again with this wonderful little inn that we're building. This is the Riverview Inn, my lovelies, and you already know what we're doing today. Do I need to go over it again? I always say no, but do I anyway? Yes. So what we're going to be doing is getting into the interiors. I had a little struggle as to how I wanted this interior to look, so I did have a look around at a few reference images of some lovely country pubs, and this is the kind of like feel I wanted to come up with. I would have loved the ceiling a little bit lighter, but any of the lighter ceilings that I was using on here, we all know what the lighting looks like on the ceilings. It looks shit. It really does, and that was the best that I could come up with. We're going to be changing out the lighting anyway. I've just put spotlights in here for now, but this is what we're doing. Where have these tiles came from, please? How am I missing all of this? Honestly, when I'm out of the loop with the community, I miss everything. But this is like a base game update. These are absolutely smashing. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love them so much. And I love them in this green. And I thought I'd utilize them in the kitchen area. And I decided to open up this wall as well, so people kind of see their food being prepared and stuff. I love that in a pub or a restaurant. I really like seeing that. So I thought that would have been a nice vibe for here. So what we're going to be having, this is going to be a bit more of a main dining space, I would imagine. I'm going to do a lot more tables and chairs up here compared to down here. We're going to make this into a little bit of a snug with some lovely armchairs and things. I still want to put a few tables down here, but that is going to be the kind of like bar area in itself, really. Even though the bar is going to be in this bit, I'm still going to be doing some seats and stuff up here as well. And I like the use of platforms in here. I really do. I put a little gate here so you can get into the kitchen yourself, so the staff can come out from that way too. We've got a little corridor coming through here with the two toilets. We've gone for that green tiled vibe in there as well. So this is what we're going to be concentrating on, all of this today. Yes, we are indeed. And I think where we're going to make a start is on the actual bar area itself. So I have a bar in my head, and I think it's going to be the bar that we're going to use. But I don't know whether to do two bars up here, which might not work well in gameplay. Well, one of them won't be working. But this is a residential lot anyway, isn't it really? So who can say? I've put this up with the tool mod, so I might have to size this down slightly, but I just don't know how that's going to look in gameplay. Didn't think about the use of platform here with the height of the bar, did I? The answer to that is no. No, you bloody didn't. I fear I may have to reduce this down. I think we have to go for the same kind of level. I don't think maybe I do. Maybe I want to go down. Maybe I want to go down this way instead with it. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. I know it's like only a subtle change, but let's try it. You know, let's bloody try it. Can I please eyedrop that platform? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think we can make this work. I would have liked if that was higher because I just liked the leveling of this. I don't want to make that any higher over there. I think we can get away with this, I think. So we can use that bar now, but I'm just wondering, do we even want to use this bar? I think we do, but it's just the colorway in here. I don't think it's going to tie in very well with what we've got going on here. It's a little bit more of a muted tone, this, and the wood tones are not going to work. Apart from that dark one, that does kind of work, actually. Okay, I've played around with a few of them just to see, and I think I prefer this one here in this bar. You know? So we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to go back to the absolute vibe that we had, where the platform was raised up on that side. You know? It just fits the vibe, and that is what I want today. I want vibes, okay? So I'm going to flop that to there, and I think I'm going to use the horse ranch kitchen to kind of fit on the edges here. We'll see how that should work. And I would also like that bar backdrop as well from the horse ranch. I'm just checking this one. No, that's not the vibe. Because I think that will fit in here quite nicely too. And then we can go for that kind of colorway. We're keeping the woods a little bit lighter in here. I'm going to mix the woods all up in this lot. I really am. I'm not going to be too fussy with it. Now this will poke through up into that balcony area, so I am just going to size it down slightly to a 0.9, and it bloody works, I tell you. Oh, I'm for it. Yes, and then we've got that lovely big bar backdrop. Aiden, can we not, please, today? Is that okay? Can we just not? I think that's the vibe I want to go for, and I want to just test with the kitchen from the horse ranch pack as to whether this will work or not. Oh, the colour's off. I knew it would be, because why? Because Sims, but oh, I really wanted that to bloody work. Can I see past that? I cannot see past that. No, sorry. I'm going to do two of them. I just don't think, I think one of them up here is just too small. Too much of a smaller size. I think what I'm going to do is link two of them together like that, and I'm going to size one down just ever so, because oh no, that's not, our Sim's going to be able to get through there. Oh, why is everything so difficult? You know, I just want to build things and make them look nice. Why am I speaking in an accent today all of a sudden? What is that? What is that about? I do prefer the length of that. That's what she said. I've shifted it over even further, and it's made this look a little bit messed up here, but I'm just going to forgive it. We're going to let that be, because I want them to be able to get in this way, you know. People are going to be saying you can have access out this way and stuff, but it's just not going to make sense, because they're going to need to be able to get out this way, you know, to clear glasses and whatnot. I think that's going to work. That's the best that we can do, I'm afraid. I still think it looks good. I'm just being a bit bitchy today, you know. So, bar stools, I'm thinking either these, or we could go for the horse ranch ones to kind of match in with it. Oh, I think that's the vibe, actually, isn't it? Yeah, let's use these. So, you can go away. Let's get it all on this bar first, and then I can see where they're going to go here. Oh, I can get them all the way down. Yes, that's the ticket. As soon as the bar stools came in to fruition, it's made the biggest difference for me. Okay, right, we need to concentrate on lighting here now. So I do want some kind of pendulum lighting hanging down over the bar area itself. And this is going to be an upmarket establishment. So I really like these lights in here, but I also wanted to trial these ones here. I don't know about that colour. I like both of them. I could utilise this somewhere else, but I think I prefer these above the bar. And I'm going to size them down. I'm going to do a little... How many should we do? I think probably 4 is going to be the way to go, isn't it? So if I could do one there, one there, maybe 3 actually, one there. This, I'm going to have to space this out differently, I can tell already. Yeah, that's too near the wall there, it doesn't look right. You need to come up this way, you need to whiffle there, and you need to get a grip and go there. Yes, like that. And then I'm going to take this one here out. Yes, I like that. That looks very nice. Definitely with a pop of green up here as well. I think that would really work. A lovely pop of green. And maybe a lovely big bit of art up on the wall here as well. I want some greenery flopped up here. So I'm thinking not behind the bar area, but in the front. Maybe over in this corner here. I want some kind of big leafy plant. What would you look like in this establishment? No, you're not the vibe. This one here is the vibe, but I'm going to change the colour of the plant pot. Yes, that's the ticket. I'm going to flop you up there, my darling. There we go. I had someone laughing at me because they say I talk to inanimate objects and call them darling. I mean, I do that in everyday life, you know? So, don't come for me. I'm joking. I can take it, I promise. I've been on YouTube for many years now. Yeah. Little plant there. Beautiful. Definitely, as I said, need a nice big bit of art here. I don't know what I want to do there with the art choices that we've got, but I'm going to have a look anyway. Instead of a big bit of art, I think some kind of gallery wall would look nice up here. So I'm going to use a mixture of these two separate pieces. and put them up there. I like that. I do. I absolutely like it. Now, because we are thinking of this place as a restaurant slash bar slash inn, lots of slashes today, I'm thinking about putting up the waiter station up here, just so it looks like they could like put all their bits and bobs in there. And if you wanted to make this into a restaurant, you could. I wonder how this would work with the new expansion that's coming out, which I am very excited for, actually. I'm excited to see multi-use lots. That's what I'm getting from that expansion. I know a lot of people were saying it feels like a pack refresh and stuff for get to work and things. And while I agree with that to some extent, I don't care. I'm ready for multi-purpose lots. I really am. So just give me it right now. Thank you. Right, okay, yeah, we're going to go for the lighter one. Yeah, I think that's going to be a vibe. It should still be able to get through there quite nicely as well. And am I thinking about doing a long rug down here? I'm not thinking of it, but I'm going to trial it anyway. I don't think we're going to have anything that would look good, but I'm still going to give it my best shot. Oh, actually, why am I vibing with this one? Wondering what it would look like sized up. Are you going to be too big? Are you going to be too large for up here? Actually, no. I think it's going to fit in there quite nicely, actually. Do I prefer... Oh, no, I do like it. I always got to check my other monitor because I hate the fact that these two monitors are different colours. It's made building in The Sims so bloody difficult for me. It really has. Okay, well, we're going to have to... Oh, no, what am I doing? Aiden, can you please get a grip today? I'm doing my own head in today. I really am. Do you ever get those days where you really just do your own Sweden? It's one of those days for me. I said Swede in, not Sweden. just in case people don't understand what I'm saying. But question, around the other parts of the UK, do you call your head a Swede as well? Or is that just a West Country thing? Let me know down below, thank you. Moving on. Storage, maybe? I mean, it does look nice behind here, but I'm just thinking, do we need that? And I don't think we do. These points here need to be filled up with something, but I don't know what I want to put there. Oh, do you know what I'm going to put there? I'll tell you what I'm going to put there. Those bloody wine storage things. These ones. Yes. Let's do a row of them like that. Will you squeeze in there or will you be a little shit? You're going to be a little shit. Why are you not fitting together? I thought they were modular. I thought they snapped. I think that's a vibe. We can do something else over in that corner. Maybe a bin or something down there. Should we stack another couple on top here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. And that's their own wine that we're making. We are doing a cellar. But I think where I'm going to be putting the stairs to go down there is going to be somewhere around here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I didn't really think this through properly before I started recording. But I think that's where I want to do some stairs down to the cellar around in this corner here. Which might mean I have to move this door and stuff along. Or even go for a smaller archway there. But we'll get to that when we get to that, you know. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we need a bin here and maybe just a few other bits around, maybe up on top of the bar and stuff as well. And I'm liking how that's looking. And there we go, just a few things to finish this area off. I put up some blinds on the windows. I did an anti-slip rug behind the bar. I put up a specials board here as well that I'm probably going to do a little bit higher actually. Yes, around about there. What else did I do? I think that was about it. Oh, some dry flowers. I just wanted to pull this area together with just a few little bits. And I think it's worked. And I'm happy. We're going to move on to the kitchen now. I think I know the kitchen I want to use. And it's the commercial, like silver sort of chrome looking one. Just so it looks very, very clean. I'm not going to use the new kitchen. We do have a new kitchen. And it came with that update that I stupidly forgot that the tiles came with. I did remember seeing that a few things have came. It's gorgeous looking kitchen. Really is. I'm very, very happy to have this in game now. And it comes in some great swatches as well. So that is free for everybody, loves. If you want to go and grab it, then you bloody can, can't you? But this is the one we're going to go for today. I think I'm just going to go for the pure chrome looking one. Yes, I am. Do I want to do a restaurant oven in here? And put it like there. Oh, that looks good there, actually. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to do that. And then you can see the chef full on then, can't you? If I can get you, like, to here then, my darling. hate the fact that you don't fit on the grid tiles perfectly, but I'll let that be. I'll let that be for now. I'm not giving you any more chances, Sims 4. Alright, Aiden. Let's get that in as far as we possibly can, because we want that to be able to open there quite nicely, don't we? Let me just see what this is going to look like. Yeah, but it's kind of giving me school counter. You know, when you go up to get your food at school, I'm still going to use it anyway. It's fine. And I'm going to wrap this around here. Or am I? Am I going to do a fridge there? That would probably be better if I did a big fridge here. I think that would work out a little bit nicer. In fact, I could put the fridge there and put a bin in between there, couldn't I? If I can get you right to the edge, my sweetheart. There you are. Not me calling a fridge a sweetheart, but you know, why not? And I'm going to get a bin in between it, like this. I'm going to go for that white bin. White bin. Let's grab you to there, and let's finish off this kitchen around here. I'm only going to use this space here. This one is going to remain completely free, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So back to the drawing board, back to this one. Let's get a little corner edge on there. I don't really mind if it's kind of cut into the fridge slightly. It's absolutely fine. We're going to whap you to there, you to there, you in that position, all the way along. And then we want to get out some other pieces, including an end piece on this bit. Beautiful. And some corner pieces on these bits. Lighting can probably say the same in here. I'm probably just going to use spotlights in this room, to be honest. I am going to size them down, though. I'm sizing these spotlights down now. We need smaller ones. Well, we don't really, because I just sized these down, don't I? That's an amazing story, Aiden. Once again, write that down. I'm going to go slightly darker with that fridge, I think. Is there a fridge that matches in better with this? I mean, it's fine, isn't it? It kind of does, and that's all I'm going to say. Yes, okay. We're not going to do cupboards in here. We're going to do shelves, I think, up on this side. I would like to do a sink with a dishwasher. We can't do windows because it's into the greenhouse, and that one goes into the house there. So that's just not going to be it's just not going to happen today. So I think we should use this one. Flop you into that position there. Let's get a nice silver sink in this side. There we go. So we've got that little moment there. This is a good prep space along here, so I'm not going to do too much there. But I think what I would like to do is get some shelves up, and I think I'm going to carry the shelves up around here and around on this side here as well. And we're going to use the get to work shelves as well, because I just think they fit the vibe of this kitchen. A very commercial kitchen, but with a little hint of green tile loveliness. And that's the vibe today. Do I get you there and do a 3? I think we do, don't we? 1, 2, 3 there as well. Yes, that'd be smashing. Oh, yes. I think that is the ticket. And I'm just going to get out loads of stuff and lay it on there now, just so I know that is all up there. And it's probably the main things are going to be up there are going to be maybe ingredients and stuff on one side, and this can just all be plates and stuff. And there we go. I've put a few ingredient-y bits up there, and I've also stacked those shelves there with lots of plates and bowls for the restaurant itself. Now, before we move on to anything else, I want to get some ventilation in here because it's going to be very important. If this is going to be open to the public, then we need to get some ventilation flopping itself through. So I'm wondering, can I put it that close? I mean, nothing's really stopping us. I think we could do that. I am sizing these down, by the way, because they're just a little bit too large for in here. So I'm going to flop you to around about... Oh, I'm going to have to move them manually, bloody, aren't I? What about if I did it that way? Did you just hear that throat burp then? I don't think my mic would have picked that up, but it did it twice. Once when I mentioned it, and then another time as well. I mean, how embarrassing. On the interwebs as well. I think I'm going to have to swap this one around, actually. If I can do you to there, you're not going to go right to the end, are you? We'll just pretend that it does. And then we don't have to stack them then, do we? If I can get you to there, that's where the main cooking area is. So it'll all be sucked up there, won't it? And then I can drag around just the normal one and bring this all the way along. And I think having this object down here might stop the Sims from cooking down here as a residential lot, you know? Maybe I'll be able to use the new expansion pack to my favour for that, to stop them from coming in here to cook and whatnot. We'll see what happens. I have no idea with that. I'm going to have to overlap this one slightly though. Does that eat away at the door there? Not really. That's fine. Right, if I can get you two together so you don't glitch out too much. There we go. Oh, a slight little glitch there, but I can let that be. Let me just see this. I mean, it's bloody ugly, but I do think that's a little bit too close. I'm going to whiffle it to around about here instead. And I'm going to overlap these as well. Let me just grab you to around about there, my love. I mean, it's exactly the same, but it's better as far as I'm concerned. And I will get another one of these, size it down, and then loop these in as well. Where can we go here? What about there? There we go. Yes, stunning. Okay, and then a little bit of ventilation out here. I'm going to go for this one here from Get Famous, just because it looks a little bit more modern. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So we've got some lovely ventilation coming across here now. I'm very much for that indeed. So what I've been thinking about doing here is using the same kitchen but in the counter and just having a little bit of an island moment here. Not because they're going to be sitting down or anything on here. I just think it would work. I might even try and just use the corner pieces. If I can like flop these into place like this. I don't know if this is going to be a bit too big. I think it is, but I just want to try it anyway. I whiffled you over there. Let's have a little look at the spatial awareness we've got going on. I think it's a little bit too big. Oh well, never mind. We'll go back to the drawing board and just use these instead. So I'm thinking about... Is there cupboards on this side? Not really. Just having two corner pieces. One there. One there. How much room do you need? You need 6 squares. Okay, so if I can get you... Oh, God, this is going to be a bit tight, isn't it? Maybe if I just do 2 corner pieces instead then. I just think having something here to fill up the space where it looks like they could do a bit of work and prep on, I think it would make a lot of sense. Maybe even just bringing it out from the wall. We can go to there and there. And then I can get in 2 of these here and here. Let me have a look. I think that could work. Yeah. Then there's a nice big prep space in the middle of the kitchen then. And plenty enough room for them to work their way around it as well. Yeah, I might even just come in one here, just so there's a bigger gap on the other side as well. That's better. That's the ticket. Oh, that's the chestnut edge. So I want things and stuff up on here as well. I'm thinking like a mixer maybe, and some other bits and bobs that I'm going to finish this kitchen off with. So let me grab all of that out, and you know what we're going to do. So, nothing too much to put in here, but I've done a mixer, I've done a little waffle maker, just in case they got waffles with one of their, I don't know, cuisines. We're going to hang some pots and pans up on the side there. And I'm also going to do a little ceiling moment over the actual island itself, because that looks really nice from the outside then, you know. Little splash of copper in there. I think it looks lovely. Some branding. This is the brand of the actual gastro pub itself, or the inn, shall we say. And I just think that looks marvellous in here. So I'm going to stick you to there. And a little bowl and some scales up on the island, just to bring a little bit of detail here. I want to keep this kitchen as free from clutter as possible, you know. You want to look in and see it looks pristine. That's what I like to see in a kitchen when I'm out eating in an establishment. Yeah, and that's it. I think that's just the perfect little kitchen in there, to be honest. One little final thing before we move on. I would love some kind of smoke alarm in here, so I'm going to flop you to around about there. And I'm also going to put in an actual sprinkler system here, you know, just for the fire safety of it all. I think there would be absolutely fine. Yes, gorgeous stuff. Okay, well, this is the area that we're on now. So I think first off, let's just start up in this area here, which is going to be the actual dining area, I would imagine. More tables and chairs kind of vibe. And I'm going to use these lights that we pulled out. So let's get one around about there. Probably want to do about 4 of these around here, I would imagine. Will that look weird next to the door there? It kind of does, actually. I don't like it there. I think what I'm going to do is just add one up on that corner there and do some kind of wall light on this bit. I think that would be the vibe. Oh, I think they're hanging a bit low, actually. I do think they're a little bit low, so I'm going to size these down too. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. And then I'm going to do the same here as well. Beautiful stuff. So let me find the perfect tables and chairs and we'll make this area into that lovely little restaurant moment. So I found the tables and chairs that I want to use, a mixture. This was the most similar single table that I could get to this one. So it still fits in with the vibe. It's just not as perfect as I want it. But that is The Sims 4 in a nutshell, isn't it, loves? So I want a few tables of 4. I'm thinking I would love a table of 4 in the bay window. I think that would be the prime seat, you know, a special occasion area, you could say. So maybe we could do a little table of 2 there. Another one here, but facing them this way. Oh, so we've got a kind of flow through there. I could probably do another table of 2 here as well, actually. Ooh, this might be a little bit too near the kitchen gate. That sounds weird, but oh no, actually that'd be all right. And yep, they should be able to flow through there quite nicely as well. Just keeping it realistic. I would like a couple more tables of 4, so I think what we're probably going to have to do is maneuver this one just a little bit more this way. Stay to around about there. Get a table of 4 in here. Let me get the chairs on here first, and then I'll be able to work out where to put the other one. I don't think we're going to be able to fit another table of 4 in. I would really like to, but it's just going to block and clog this area too much. So I think we're just going to have to go for another table of 2, which is fine. There's 2 tables of 4. It'd be absolutely fine. And we can put them in that orientation there then. And I might even just whiffle them over so it balances out nicely like that. Yeah, that's very nice. Yes, I'm feeling a candle coming on for these tables. And I think the single pillar ones would look lovely on here. In the gold as well. So I'm going to do that all the way along on each of the tables. I'm putting them off to the centre. Or off center, because I would like to get a little menu on here as well. Oh, no, wrong way, love. And let's go for the matching color menu. Oh, that looks lovely. And I would like a little plant here as well. Do have one in mind, hoping it will work. So let's get these out. Beautiful job. And I would like to get some rugs and stuff in this area as well. I just think rugs under all of these, like layered rugs. I think that's going to be a bit of a long shot trying to layer some rugs in The Sims 4. That will all going to match in with the aesthetics we've got already. I mean, it doesn't have to match. I want it to look bohemian though. And this is the plant I've got in mind. Oh, it's going to look marvellous. In fact, I like that swatch. Let me just see if there is a slightly warmer one. Oh, there is, but I don't like it. So we're not doing that. No. Let's get you up on here, my darling. There we go. As near as we possibly can. Can I get you in the middle there without you being a dick? Probably not, but you know, Sims, what more needs to be said? And another one over here, my darling. Another one up here. Beautiful job. And then it's going to squish you in there as well. Oh, I like that. Yes. That's a lovely, lovely vibe. I must say, indeed. Wondering whether to bring these blinds over and have these up on this area here as well, because I could maybe double them up here, couldn't I? Is that going to glitch out too much if I do that? No, that's fine. Oh, I do like that actually, yes. Oh, I kind of like them all together like that. Why is this one not doing it? Because it's off center, isn't it? Yes. Okay, well, let's get them closer together instead. Do I like that? Yeah, I do. I do. I'm feeling it. I'm for it. So first things first, I want to get some rugs out. So I'm going to pull out a little palette of rugs. We're just going to lay them over the top of each other around here. Now, this isn't the formation I want them in, but I think that palette of rugs there kind of all blend well and suit each other quite nicely. So that's what we're going to do. I'm probably going to have to do the circle one there, aren't we? If I can do that, can I maneuver this just a little bit so it kind of sits on the rug itself? I think we can get away with that. Yes. Okay. You around here. I don't mind if they all overlap, as I said. I don't know how we're going to do this. Let me just have a little play around and see if I can find something that's going to work. And do you know what? This might actually work like this. I can do that like that. And maybe just like overlay these. Do you know what? I'm kind of for that. I think that's going to work. Yes. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. So what I want here is some kind of coaty peg. I can't believe I still call it that to this day. Ah, this is perfect from the Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch, again, coming to save the day. I know I keep badgering on about it, but the Horse Ranch build and buy, it just bloody works every time. Every bloody time. It's always got something I need in it. Shame about the gameplay. Right, I think, yeah, I'm happy with that. And maybe with a little bench down here. Again, I can use the same pack and use the bench as well. Where are you there, love? Let's do a little small bench next to it as well. Just in case the hikers come in after a hike in the countryside and they want to take their shoes off, you know? And that does happen a lot in British pubs. When the owners of their pub don't want to get their pub dirty, they get the hikers to take their boots off. You have to walk around in your socks. Done that quite a few times. Quite a few times. But never in Devon or Cornwall, actually. We just allow dirty feet. We just allow dirty shoes in pubs. Do you want to use these? No, not really. I want to do a couple of lights just here and here, I think. I think they need to be a little bit more classic. Yeah, something like that. That would be the vibe, actually. Let's size you down, though. You're a bit big, my love. One there. And one there as well. They're up a bit high, they are. Let's bring them down. Bring them down to that level. And that's it. That's the actual dining space. I think that's perfect. One thing's missing. One more thing. Umbrella stand. And a mat by the door as well. Grab you to there, my love. Umbrella stand there. Well, there we go. Bloody beautiful. Stunning. Gorgeous bit of work. And I'm going to do the same as what I did here. I'm going to choose the chairs and the tables around here. I'm not going to do any tables. I'm going to do some low tables, I think. That's what I want to do. So I might even get him some sofas here as well. Let's see. So I figured out what I wanted to do with this area, and it's made me change this area over here. So I did have to go for a bit more of a smaller toilet and a bigger toilet, but we're still going to get that vibe in. And this is now where it goes down into the basement level, which is where the beer cellar is going to be. I think this is a much better area for it. I just had to shuffle this along slightly and it's absolutely fine. We're going to continue with this next time because we'll get down to the basement with this area and then we'll make a start up into the rooms instead. Because if you remember, we're doing kind of themed rooms with the countryside themed rooms we're doing up there, my loves. But this is what we've done with down here and I really like the outcome of this. So this is the layout. We're going to put a little sofa in the bay window there. One of them on the other side like that. I'm just going to shuffle that along slightly there and bring that window back into life. Thank you. I've put some blinds up here as well. We are going to do a little lamp in the corner there. Beautiful job. And a coffee table by these sofas with one of those games on from the LUSH expansion. Because board games in a pub, always a blast. And I do enjoy it. We're going to do a little rug there. I might actually just pull you in as tight as I can in there, my sweet. Is that as tight as I can? Not really, no. Let's get you in there further. And then maybe... Oh, in fact, did I go to there, actually? I think I did. I think I went to there. I don't know why, but something's telling me that I did. Then we're going to do 2 of these little armchairs right in front of the fire. So they've got their own little moment over on this side. Let me just see for spatial awareness. Yeah, get those chairs there with a little side table in between them. And by little, I mean a side table the size of a block of apartments. Yeah, now this rug is not looking right, so I'm going to put this rug... I don't know what I did with that rug, but that looks fine either way. What else did we do? We did a plant. We put a plant around here. I couldn't get it as far in as possible without using the tool mod, so I'm just going to loop it. Excuse you. In fact, that was probably the best position for it anyway, wasn't it? There. Is it cutting into anything? Not at all. This little sheepskin rug just in front of the 2 armchairs by the fire. Let's flop you to there, my darling. A mirror over on this side here. I just think a mirror adds a nice little touch to this space. I'm into that. Some firewood, of course. And some fire pokers over on that side. And I think just to finish off, I had a bookcase. Where did I put you? Oh, there you are. And then I slot the bookcase in that little nook there. And that is it. I'm happy with how this has turned out. I really am. I think this is very attractive looking, I would say. Shame about the ceiling. I just wish the ceiling was slightly lighter and of a different tone, but we all know what The Sims is like. Imagine the ceiling in the same tone as like the sofas. That's what I would love to have portrayed, but nothing was working. And yes, I did test everything. But yeah, there we go. We are finished with the main area of the bloody pub, and I hate these bloody windows when they do that. Very happy with that. Very happy with that indeed. But that's it, my darlings. I'm going to leave you now. As I said, next week we'll come back with this and we're going to get upstairs into the rooms next week as well and finish off those toilet areas. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Nothing more to say. I hope you all have the most marvellous weekends and I'll see you all again on Tuesday. Goodbye.